So what I want to show you is what we have done in our boot camp, because we just started this, and I wanted to share with you what we're doing. And then, of course, we have a training program to help people with that are marketing any program or product. And then I know there are people that are footloose and fancy free who always wanted a chance to get into something that we happen to be doing. And if you're interested in that, at the end, you can connect with Vic. Are we good with that? Is that good? So yours or ours, it doesn't make any difference. I'm just letting you know that that's the agenda here. So I'm going to give you something secret. All right. So what happened is we got our group going about 5-6 weeks ago. This particular group, this is a very specialized group that had to pre-qualify to work. I don't want to waste my time, even if they are mine. I'm not going to wait. If you don't show up, I will definitely not show up. You are going to bring your butt to the gym, so to speak, if I'm going to be there. And everybody committed to doing the thing. And we still had some issues, but we ended up with a core little group of, I don't know, maybe 10 people, 12 people like that, who wanted to build. Remember, are you all wanting to build here versus be a wholesale customer? You want to like build. Major, big build. And are you willing to commit like 12 months? So you're not going to wuss out in 3 weeks? I mean, I'm not asking 5 years, nor am I asking 5 or 6 hours a day. But if you don't do something, ain't nothing going to change, as they say. So one of our very first sessions that we had with a special group of people that had already signed up with the business, with just a little subset, people want to build, right? A lot of people don't want to build. So we want those who say, I am really ambitious. I want to build it big. I'll do whatever it takes. Show me what to do. And I'm going to become that person to do it. Okay? So the first thing we asked is, so what are we doing as a team here? What is it that every person is doing? Remember what I asked you in the beginning. What has to happen for you to make money? Yes, place an order. So that's our thinking is, how are we going to get an order? How are we going to get an order? How are we going to get an order? Yeah, you're getting it. All right. So the first question we asked our team was, so who are we helping to achieve what? Because if we're going to get somebody to place an order, we have to help them with something. Am I right? Are you just going to go around and give people money because they hold their hand out? Aren't you going to trade money for something? Okay, you're not going to do that. So here's the question. Who are we helping to achieve what? So they all think, okay, what am I doing to help people? And it's slightly different, even though they are in one program. What they're each doing to help somebody is slightly different for every person in every company. It just is because you're different. That's why. Now, and how are we doing that without them having to do some yucky thing or experience some yucky thing? So you got the questions? Who are we helping to achieve what? You need to answer this for yourself. Okay. And who are you helping to do that without them having to experience something yucky? Because you might be saying, I want to make a lot of money, but I don't want to do something yucky. I don't want to have to call my friends. Got it? I'll give you examples. Or instead of this one, you can say, who are we helping achieve what? Even if I don't have a lot of followers, even if I don't know anybody, even if I've never even had a Facebook account before. Okay, so have we got the structure of this? So here is what we did in our first day with the boot camp that I'm going to show you here. So no sooner did we start and the wailing begins. I can't really sell. I don't have a big list. Have we got this? These are our people. Hello. Okay. Don't think it's just you. I don't know how to market on the internet. I want the freedom. I want the money, but I can't really, talk good like you do. I have no friends left. I don't have anybody to talk to. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm here. Or any others. Do you have any others? I want to do this, but what is your but? If only I could, blah, blah. Do you have anything to add to the ones I just gave you? This is what our people gave us. I can't really sell. I don't have a big list. I don't know how to market on the internet. I want the freedom, and the money, but I really can't talk good. You're right. Don't know how to talk. I have no friends I want to talk to. Now, these are people that have come to us to join our business. Now, if somebody comes and joins the business and says they don't have time, they shouldn't have joined the business. So remember, these are people that have joined our team. And now we're going to start them to turn them into the people they need to be so they can get their $4,000 or $5,000 a week coming in. You see that? Yeah. Or you hate risk. Okay. What else you got?
Clear. I need a step-by-step roadmap.
Okay. Perfect. Clarity on the messaging. Okay. You have no roadmap. Okay. So we could say no clarity on messaging and offer. Okay. I'm shy. Oh, sweet. I love that one. Anything else for you? Any issues? Why are you not where you want to be right now? What's a hang up?
Procrastinating.
Okay, you procrastinate. Okay. Okay, fear of rejection. Okay.
Attracting the right audience.
I thought my product may be too expensive. Okay. That's a very interesting problem. It's very, very cool way to overcome that. Be too expensive. Because, if you think your product's too expensive, how do you think you're going to come across to somebody else? What do you think? Do you think they might think that you think it's too expensive? Have we got it pretty much? Shall we go on? Is this good?
I think that's good, Kim.
We got it? Oh, you can't close. Oh, that's a really good one.
That's a good one.
Okay. So here, that's the list basically of stuff we got. Why? Because these are human problems. It's not for nothing that 2% of the people in the world have anything to do with marketing and sales. Everybody has jobs. Why? Because of these issues. They're very big. So don't think that you're some wussy woo because you can't close or you think all these things. All these things can be learned. Did you know that? And humans are made to learn. Yeah.
I'm teachable.
Totally.
I can learn. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a guy today who said, I'll do anything. He's 20 years in real estate and network marketing. He said, I'll do anything. I know, because I told him I'll stick you in a boot camp that we have. And we're just going to kind of start all over here because it's going to be a little bit different. Why? Because if he knew what to do after 20 years, he wouldn't be almost broke, would he? So here's what we did first. To the question, what are we doing? You should ask these of yourself with your business right now. What are we doing? Who are we helping to achieve what? Without having to experience some yucky thing, or even if you don't have a lot of followers yet. Okay, so let me give you an example. Who are we helping to achieve what? For the team, we have several different things, but we choose a focus. So there's certain people who want on our team who want the focus I'm going to give you right now. You choose a focus that turns you on. This is one that turned on a lot of people. So this is one. You might each have a slightly different one. Are you good with that? Are you good with that? Yes or no? You're going to have a focus it's based on what makes you sing in the rain. See? And that's going to be a little different for everybody, but we customize it for you. So don't you worry. You're not going to be all by yourself. Yeah. Oh, totally. You kidding? What are we helping people achieve? Okay. So here's an example. For one of our goals in our own group, we are helping people who have constant aches and pains. Okay. So fill in for you. Who are you helping? People who what? Who have constant aches and pains. So you need to figure out who do you help? That is our description of who we define a problem that we can help. And then we tell people, this is the problem we help. That's it. And anybody who's got constant aches and pains is listening. Why? Because we just said that's who we help. We don't help everyone. For this particular campaign, these are the people we help. And only some of them. Have you got this? Okay. We have aches and pains. Okay. And what are we helping them do? Well, we're helping them get rid of them. Right? You are? Yeah, that's what we do. Notice, no company, no technobabble, nada, just we're helping people got this, get rid of them, okay? And what yucky thing do they not have to do? Because people know that I can go look good and go to the gym, and I don't want to go to the gym. I'm not going to the gym, right? So we have to take that into account because we know us as humans. We want the easiest way possible. So we're going to say, without having to experience what else, I'm just giving you examples, without all the usual daily pain meds. So who do we help? People that have constant aches and pains. What do we help them do? We help them get rid of it. Well, And we help them get rid of it without having to do the usual daily pain meds. Oh, do you see that? This is how it works. You see, this is what we work out with people, because then every person is clear. The results are in 4 weeks stupendous for the people that are in it doing this. But you see, this is the kind of thinking that it takes, and people don't tell you this. They don't tell you this because they want you to think that everybody's going to want it. So how does it work? They're going to go, oh, tell me, how's it work? Oh, I want to know everything right away. And then, of course, what do you think you're supposed to do according to the gods, right? Start telling, oh, let me tell you about the technology, and the science and all the technobabbling. You know what we train people to do here? A one-liner. How's it work? They want to know, oh man, how's it work? You're going to help me get rid of aches and pains and no more pain meds because I take them every day. I have side effects up the yin yang. I'm getting fat as a barn. Did you know that pain meds make you fat? People didn't even know that. But anyway, how's it work? So here's the answer. Well, let me tell you what happened to me. That's the answer. How does it work? Let me tell you what happened to me. And people, you know what they say? Tell me. Tell me everything. I want to know what happened to you. How many people see this? Ooh. And guess what you're going to tell then? That's going to be your before and after story. How's it work? Let me tell you what happened to me. Before, I just had all these aches and pains, or I had this lower back pain, or I had ache in my shoulder, or I had achy upper back. And yeah, I used to take, for people that do, I used to take, Tylenol, and then that didn't really work very well. And so I ended up taking some, I don't take any meds, so I don't know any names, but I think it's called Poisonol. No, opioid.
Tylenol.
That's what it is.
Tylenol, you're funny.
Yeah. But it's really Poisonol. That's really what
I know. How funny.
Yeah. Vic, that's a good one to
That
use.
is really
Remember
good.
that. Well, yeah, it's, right. So it's like, so before I had these meds and I took them every day because, that's kind of what they said to do. And so then I tried this other thing, and I didn't have to eat anything or shoot anything or do anything. It's just, it's like tech, works like the sun. And 10 minutes later, the ache and pain went away. And so now it's been 2 or 3 months, and I'm down to, instead of 3 pain meds, I'm down to 1, or I don't even have any anymore. And I don't have any aches and pains anymore. In fact, I feel better than I did before I had it started. Right? Of course, you're going to gain weight because drugs, for the most part, are toxic to the body. And so what does it do? It creates fat to protect itself. And some people take certain drugs and they can't go number 2. Well, you try that for 8 or 10 days and you're going to be so toxic, you're going to be half dead. So you tell your before and after story, right? So let me tell you what happened to me. So before this, blah, 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 blah. And after this, blah, 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 blah. Right? And it might be before. And we had a gal before, first, she's 70 years old. Some of you are going to flip about this, but I'll just tell you because it happened. She said, for the last 63 years, so that's been since she's been 7 years old, this wonderful lady, she said she's been drinking 4 to 6 cans of Coca-Cola every day of her life. Every day. She's now 70 years old. So one day her thing didn't happen to be pain. It happened to be getting off these, sugary sweets and drinks. And she said, so she tried this product, and remember, nothing goes in your mouth, nothing goes in your body. And she tried it. And she said the next day she went shopping with her husband. And when she came home, her husband texted me and he said, Kim, I just wanted to tell you something about my wife. And I said, oh God, because who knows, right? But I'm all ears. What can I do? And she said she didn't pick up usually we get a 12-pack of the Coca-Cola cans, 12 cans at a time, and she didn't get it. And when we got home, she didn't miss that it was in the cart. So really? So he said, yeah, I didn't, you think that could be an effect of the thing? I said, well, she's been taking it 63 years. She's tried this for one day, and the next day she forgot her 12-pack of Coke. So I connected with her. I said, hey, what's with the Coke? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. How long have you been taking it? 63 years. Every day. And you just forgot it. Yeah, I did. She said, I don't even want it anymore. It's been 6 months now. She hasn't had a Coke ever since then. It's like, what? Really? I mean, I can be as amazed as anyone else, because who would think these things? And then I asked her to get, because we wanted to get some testimonial for her, which of course we have. But when I first asked her for the testimonial, I said, okay, so how much money do you think you're saving every year with this, drinking all that Coke every single day of your life? And you know what she told me? I don't know. And I said, why don't you know? How much is a 12-pack? She said, I don't remember. The whole thing had been put out of her mind. She couldn't remember what she had bought every week for 60 some years. Couldn't remember. You see, and what happens to the mind is when you fix something in the body and it's been really bad, it's like the mind just whooshes it away. And she can tell me with a straight face, she can't remember what she paid for it. She let it go. She didn't even miss it. What? I don't know how much it is. That was me in the past. That was an old me. Yeah, I don't know anymore. So let's talk about something else now. And you should see how she looks. Man, lost weight in her face. I mean, right? I'm just saying, yes, it's the same product line does that. So how's it work? Well, let me tell you what happened to me. Before, yada, yada. Now, yada, yada. And the now doesn't have to be perfect. You can say, well, before, I couldn't sleep at all. Now, I sleep 3 nights a week. We have another lady who said she hasn't slept since she was a child, never years, and she's in her 70s now, 60s or 70s. And she said, every time I take it, I sleep the whole night. Every time I don't, I wake up at 4 o'clock. I've been waking up for 4 o'clock for 40 years. And suddenly she tries this and she can sleep all night. I mean, who knows, right? So let me tell you what happened to me. And now I can sleep. And boy, does it make a difference. Tell you before and after story. Okay, you get that in the orange book. No technobabble, no product name, no company name. Notice in this example that I gave you, does anybody know what the name of the product is? No. No. It's not, and Callie, not only did she let it go, her subconscious took it out of her memory. She now can't tell me where the Coke is in the aisles. She can't see it anymore. It's if she now has developed a blind spot and she can't tell me what it costs. It's like, it was like she had leprosy. She didn't know, I'm not that person anymore. Right? I don't know. I don't pretend to know. All I know is that she is one happy camper, as is her husband. No technobabble, no product. Remember, nobody knows anything. This is the entire conversation so far. Okay. So that's what we do. We teach people how to do this. Okay. And then once they start, this is who we help. And the people who have this issue and who don't want to have that problem, or people who have this issue, and even though they don't know anybody, or like in your case, you may not have a big list, we can help you do it. Why? Because it doesn't matter if you have a list or not. Once you learn how to communicate, you learn to find people who do have a list, who don't know how to monetize it, and you go to them and present to them. That's what you do.